Shemai, you ready to fly and go to a place real high that I like to call Valhalla. that was horrible. More Valhalla, woo! I've had a Texas tea in spirit of the game. So I'm ready. I didn't read that at all. Let's mix. I was gonna put that for like that last and flip it all over, but nah, I'm not gonna do that actually. Wait, no, let's do it in the correct order. Bing bang, bing bong bong, bing. One song, bing bong. Oh, just a bong. Or just a bing. I mean, all done. Feeling better? Fresh air does wonders for you. Well, for a given value of fresh anyway. Gun! I insist, that sounds like dynamite. No, it was too long to be dynamite. It sounded more like a heavy-duty tool. What heavy-duty tool? Sounds like it's slapping an ass, like. That was a very specific sound. Well, I got a lot of money. You're a heavy-duty tool. Yes, I am. Wait, that... Oh, welcome back, Hey! I have no idea what these people's names are again. I mean, names, words. Voice. That is the name, the word that goes with. What your voice is? What is your voice? Well, your voice is... I don't know where her voice is. I think his voice was like very... actually... I could have sworn this place looked a lot more pink last time we came here. Maybe it's the lighting. Hey bartender, what did you think that noise was just now? I say it sounded like construction, but Betty here says it sounds like dynamite or something. Not you too. Oh, do you think it's dynamite then? What? No, I say it's backfire from a car. It's a gunshot. Gillian knows gunshots, most likely. So I'm gonna say it's Gillian. Firecracker! See? Those sounds have been going on all night and we can't figure out what they are. Well, Gil says the gunshots. He probably knows gunshots. But surely the exact same gunshot isn't going on constantly. Ah. Wait there, I just realized. I don't think I turned it. Oh wow, this is gonna look really cool in the well, it's gonna look really fucking cool now. And by cool, I mean stupid. I think I forgot to turn the audio on. Yeah, I did. Plop. Music. See? Those sounds have been going. Wait, I would have said that. Well, we aren't here to discuss that. We're here to drink some... Wait, who's he? Gillian. Nice to meet you. I don't know. You have more of a John face. Oh! Get destroyed. It's done. By law now, he has a John face. Where was he last weekend? Not dealing with my dogs. I don't know, and I don't care. He already made amends for leaving me to fend with all of your dogs. Anyway, what do you want? Beer. Really? Beer? Okay. Boring. What the hell? I'll have a beer too. Don't be too creative. Like, have a beer, both of you. Like, powered, flanner, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just standard mix, like. Bam! What a quick save. Here we go. Thank you. Man, after work beer is always the best beer. You know what's good after work? Any other drink. Water, even. If you like beer, you know, good on you. I mean, it's not good. It's like beer is a health drink. But, you know, if you like beer, you like beer. Whatever. I don't. And it's just like... in my opinion, it's just really one note in terms of flavor. And I'm just not a fan. Make me a, you know... any cocktail instead of a beer. I would a small beer-based rant. So tell me, bartender. Just call me Jill. Jill? That's a nice name. Did I not tell you? I thought I told you. That was a while ago. How's business lately? As usual, which is very little. Well, I suppose you don't really know what usual means. We're not the kind of bar to be filled to the brim during rush hours, and we don't get that many regulars. So it's just the same. Nothing's changed. I guess when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change of pace. You have no idea. Helps that they all are the same sprite, different coloured. I have a question, Jill. Is it about the girls? What do you mean? Ah, the streamer. Is me. Premium. Please don't wake her up. Do you regularly let people sleep here? No, but I'd rather have her sleeping than talking. Should you be saying that with at least 6,000 people watching? Let them hear, I don't care. 6,000? She calls herself Streaming Chan and has been streaming her life 24/7 for an unknown period of time. Antediluvian. That sounds familiar. I think one of the dogs talked about seeing someone doing that. I don't know if it's the same person though. Ooh, like this song. So 6,000 people are what? So 6,000. That was a bit hard. So no, the fuck. So 6,000 people are watching and hearing us. I know they're watching. They're definitely hearing. Ah. Nice one, Jill. Considering the way she's sleeping, they're probably only hearing us. Her camera's against the table. I don't know how many are still in the channel though. At the time it was 6,000. Maybe there's more because it's a, you know, you're not supposed to see this because she's asleep type a moment. So, will there be a lot more witnesses if something's said? Well, obviously. Do any of you have a criminal past? Something to hide? No. Just a minor charge of petty vandalism. What did you do? Painted graffiti outside of a high school saying Miss Thompson's a cunt. Well, lad, why did you do that? Because Miss Thompson was a cunt. Nice. She constantly humiliated anyone who got her questions wrong. She also constantly bullied to my classmates. I know that. I know that feeling. Dude, teachers, like... if you're a good teacher, you know, good. But, like, very rarely do I find... well, I say that as if I currently find good teachers, or any teachers. There are very rare conditions where teachers are good. I didn't read the last one. True, I got a week of suspension and I had to clean the wall, but it gave everyone the power to speak up. And by power, I mean courage, but they could be synonyms. So, how's stuff at Doglandia? Well, recently we've struck a deal with Farmer Fabrics to start a doggy clothing line. Well, that's a different thing to toys. It's a textile company where the owner believes herself to be an alpaca. Oh, yeah, that one. We had her here some time ago. She got drunk and so much saliva everywhere. Oh. Dog claws? We hired a new employee and she showed the hires up some designs. After a couple of talks, I decided to give the clothing production a try. Those designs were embarrassing, you know. Wait, no, those designs were embarrassing, you know. But something tells me that's why they were approved. You guys want anything else while you talk? I love whatever this guy orders. Let's see. I'll have a brandini. What's a brand? Is it just a martini but with brandy? I wonder how that would taste. For some reason, I just don't think that would taste nice. Brandini. I had two. Ah! Age. Wow, here you go, your brandies. Got such a wimpy tasting drink. What are you talking about? This is brandy. Probably. I didn't read if it was brandy on like the menu thing. Not all of us spend their weekends in college partying like maniacs. Actually, not all of us went to college. You missed nothing. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time and take myself. Something on your mind? That girl is designing the clothes. Laura, what about her? She's cute, but she should take more care in her appearance. But this is very... this is a very different conversation to the one we were literally just having about college. I mean, right now she fits the unkept cutie category that so well that it's almost painful. It's so cliche that I can't help but cringe when okay, if you're cringing when looking at someone, I feel like you need to look at yourself and then be like, okay, maybe I got something I need to talk to myself about, because maybe they like what they're doing, and maybe you don't really need to be cringing about this. It's like they're flashing people. Cringe. Did you just post cringe? Ugh. It's like when you see something that's it's like when you see something that's such a cheesy movie cliche. Hey, those are fun sometimes. Like one-liners. Oh, like those are good. You just feel the need to kick whatever the hell it is. You want to kick your junior. Kick. Betty, I didn't think we have English. I didn't think I'd have to say this, but twice. But Betty, I didn't think I'd have to say this to you twice in the same month. But you shouldn't kick people. I wasn't going to kick her. Why did you think I was going to kick her? Because I've seen you kick people, Betty. You kick people. Apparently unprovoked or due to complicated reasons only you understand. Like them being cringe. Or not epic. Very. It's terrible. Still, I'm gonna do something about it. I feel like I just need to. It's a matter of honor. Honor. Honor, as he says. Well, maybe honor isn't the right word. But she has potential. I'm not gonna let her waste it. Boss. So I'm gonna go check the antenna on the roof. Alright. She's your boss, right? She is my boss. Didn't you meet her before? Nope. I'm just a vet. The dogs were the ones that organized the meeting. She had a meeting with dogs. I'd say she's really good looking, but honestly, those pants rob her of any charm. What do you mean? Jill, don't get too defensive. You're gonna make it obvious. They make her look too uptight, and at a glance, she doesn't seem like the type, or seem like that. Some shorts or a skirt would fit her better. I haven't seen a full portrait, but I don't know. Well, she wears a skirt or pants when she's in the mood for wearing them. There was also this time where she came in wearing a kilt, which is a skirt. But you know. What did you say? That kilt was awesome. There you go. Damn, she has nice hearing. Nice hearing Jill. Nice hearing Tin's Jill on apparently. Now that I think about it, you have that hobby of speculating what someone's personality is like based just on their looks. I mean, you did the same with Jill here. Amazing, you actually made that sound weird as hell. Yes, I have a habit of trying to guess someone's behavior based on their looks. No, it's not a hobby. You made that sound like I'm some sort of creep. I did. And what did you think about me? Nothing much really. Mostly that you were too polite. Not natural polite, more like professional polite. Like you're like that because you need to be. Well, that's because I'm a bartender. I don't know if you know this. I am the one giving you your drinks. So yeah, that's gonna happen. That was it, really. Although the way you looked at me when I said your boss could use a skirt or shorts was interesting. You seemed interested in what I had to say. Like you'd like to see that scenario. You're thinking too much. Just, I was interested in what you had to say. Professionally. What do you think about Gale then? He's either a total simp, Ulton, or acts like that one. My own joke fucked up my conversation. Not conversation. He's either one total simpleton or acts like one in... He's either a total simpleton or acts like one in a way that consumes the rest of his character. Yeah, I'm simple. Anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. I judge dogs. My judgment might be clouded by the furry businessman. Anyway, let's have another round. Sounds good. You'll have something strong. You need to pump your testosterone. Pump some testosterone into your tasting drinks. That's stupid. I'm just gonna say that's stupid. Testosterone in drinks. As if liking sweet things is inherently female. As if people young boys didn't buy a packet of sour sweets at the shop every day when they had the choice. People like sweet things. It's way easier to like sweet things than not. He's a robot anyway. 2 strong drinks, manly drinks, I don't care which ones. Well, you shut up. I want to not give him the manly drinks, but suplex. I think gut punch might be manly. It's supposed to be blah, 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 blah. Bitter, manly, and strong. Those are all stereotypical manly things. Which means it must be. I'm giving her all this alcohol because she deserves it. For stereotyping a fucking liquid. I'm not seriously annoyed at her, by the way. It's a 60% joke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Pow pow. Here's your punches. A combo. A 1, 2. Now drink. Oomph. NF. Oh man, shut up. You'll get used to it. Whoa. Ooh, that's yikes. Hey Jill, has anyone proposed to you as a prank? If someone did that, I would cry. But I would know it's a prank. Alright, you know, make you think they're falling in love with you just to reveal that it's all a prank. I mean, I'm getting ellipses, so probably. The first year. Alright, right. I thought it was like the start. I was like, you already in that situation? But you believed it in the first year? Surely you didn't you think like, it's the first year. How are you going to propose on the first year? At least do it in like the last one, because it makes some sense. Guy I had eyes on for the whole year asked me out. Alright, it wasn't proposal, it was just, you know, go out with me. Saturday morning, I had to go to the meeting place. What was I to find? It was all a prank set by some bitches. Ouch. Sorry, the worst part isn't that they set me up, it's rather that I saw it coming. Why'd you go then? I knew that guy wouldn't find me attractive. I knew that guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. That's not true. You know, standards different per people, and there's also just the fact that personality trumps. This is gonna sound horrible, not horrible as in bad, horrible as in like cringe is the only word I can think to use. Looks don't matter as much as personality, because at the end of the day you can have someone who's super hot, but at the end of the day you can't talk to hot. I mean, you can, but you're probably not going to enjoy it as much as talking to someone who has similar interests and a personality that matches yours. I knew those bitches would target me sooner or later just for kicks. I knew it all, and when it all happened, I felt nothing. They confirmed my suspicions that teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated. Ellipses. Anyway, weather question. Hey, piece of scrap. Yes. These are situations where you should have stopped me before I said anything. It's better to learn by tripping yourself. Well, why the question? I was asking because one of my ex's cousins has been hitting on me for the past couple of days. Well, if it were somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of scrap. The O really makes it difficult to read it, but also my own ability to read is bad. Sadly, she knows who I am. Worst part is, knowing Vero sounds better as a name. Knowing Vero, she's probably put her cousin up to it as a practical joke. Well, I suggest telling your cousin that she should cut it out. If she feels genuinely offended, then they're not in cahoots. But I'm just spouting nonsense based on what you've told me. Don't pay too much attention. That is so good. I've done that so many times. Like, somebody asks for my advice on something. I give the advice. I say, this is the problem, and this is the way you can sort it without you being in any wrong. And then you end it by saying, I don't know though. You know, I don't know. So if anything bad happens, you just say, I said I don't know. You chose to listen to the person who didn't know. That's better than my suggestion. What was that, kicking them? Whoa, wow, that's... Really? Waterboarding, that's really drastic. Wow. Waterboarding. What? The fact that she knows how to waterboard someone scares me most. I mean, it's not that hard. I assume, anyway, it's not that hard. You just drown them, but not actually drown them. You stop before they drown, don't you? Or is it like the cloth over the mouth kind of thing? The cloth obviously is soaked in water. The Girl Scouts also taught me how to skin a deer, and I see nobody making a fuss out of that. Well, you had to skin a deer. You don't have to. Or you didn't have to. What about anyone? Yeah, your advice sounds good. Especially when you factor especially when you factor that if Gina's being honest about her, she probably won't feel offended. Gina, which one was that again? Blonde. Blonde, Rusia, cute as a button, Rusia. Oh yeah. No, oh yes, she came to the office. She came to the office Christmas party. Right. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's the one. Well, it's getting late. We should be going. Yes. Yes. Thank you again for everything, Jill. Bye. Bye. Please come again. Dinner. Back. Those damn cats move the internet antenna. Put like a box around it, can't you? I mean like a cage. Oh yeah, some guy said I should tell you that the bunny's late, or whatever that means. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back for 2 days, consider me good as dead. Oh, I said that correctly. Yeah. Shouldn't we be worried? Yeah, that's a very tame reaction you just had. Think of him as a kid that tells outrageous stories to get attention, and things will be easier. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself. Yeah, okay. He'll be here on Monday like nothing happened. In any case, I'll be back in my office. Maybe now I can finish watching that didgeridoo tutorial. What are you doing? Stella! Hello, Jill. Well, I can't remember her voice, but I think this voice would be close to it. Ah, Stella, are you here for another drink today? Well, I would assume so. Never mind. Okay. Ah, she's swimming. Anyway, I found this bottle being neglected in my house. I thought someone who likes old liquor as much as you do would appreciate it. Really, I don't know what to say. Thanks. Well, it's nothing really. This just in. The Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving about 30 people trapped inside. The security system was activated after someone tried to steal information from the main database. Early this morning, the bank... Oh god, say! Ellipses. I wonder if she'll be alright. Hello, Jamie. I can't remember his voice either, but I've got a very big urge to do an Arnold Schwarzenegger. Good morning, Jill. Did you see the news about the Apollo Trust Bank? The news flash just ended. Sounds like something has got ugly. From what I heard, there was a commotion earlier today. Yeah, Jamie, put that cookie down. I need the cookie, Jamie. I'm losing power. And that's just a stolen joke. That's an entirely stolen joke. Mugged. Something about people being unable to leave the building. Let's hope for the best. Yeah. Gil stormed off a minute ago, though. I see. I guess the bunny was late. What the fuck do you mean? Definitely knows what's going on. What can I get you? How can you casually just like, oh yeah, I guess the bunny was late, yeah? Yes, give me a Mars blast. Jamie wants a Mars blast. Mars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom, bam, bam. One Mars blast. Yeah, this is the one. Mars blasts have always seemed poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish? Then again, the whole red planet thing is still its nickname. Mars is more like a light red orange. Well, it's just orange on on the surface, isn't it? Stream chat. I can't believe I'm in myself. My hips are moving on their own. Oh, that's good. My God, I mean horrible. Lots of horrible words I'm saying tonight. Hey, who's the girl? She calls herself Streaming Chan. Has been streaming her life 24/7. I'm guessing her equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say. Thanks for the advice. I probably shouldn't have told people about the bunny being late. This could probably come up as a later plot event with actual circumstances and consequences. Changing the subject a bit. Have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day? I heard that the supersonic drone was undergoing tests and lost its course. That might be it. Hey, oh no. Hey boss, the explosions were caused by a supersonic drone. That sounds better than the firecrackers. We've been trying to figure out what that was all day. I see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify. And this one drone made a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier. Is this an area to test that type of stuff? It's not, which makes me think the whole thing was kind of suspicious. Wow, this accent is horrible. Man, if only Gil was here to hear the information. Are you worried about him? Sort of. He always leaves without notice for days, but he always comes back fine. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried, but at the same time, I've become used to it. He can be a troublesome man. Sometimes. Say, do you think people in the bank will be alright? This isn't the first time a bank has been closed like that, but something is off about this. Off? How? I don't know. Maybe it's the hour. Maybe it's the fact that the news is making an unusually big stink about it. Let's hope I'm overthinking it. Yeah. Are you worried about something? A girl that was here yesterday said she was going to that bank today. It's not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but never mind. Do you want something else? Yeah, I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple. Sure. Alright, let's get a beer. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next save. Yeah. Once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history. Yeah, I remember learning that somewhere. I just can't remember where. Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with that theory. It's an interesting one. The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous with feasting. They helped foster bonds and build faction alliances. Given enough time, enough beer, larger societies will be born. You seem to know a lot about this. Just enough. I don't know everything. Just I know what I know. Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading? Wow, that's a very big jump. Brain uploading. I was thinking, what's the point of uploading yourself when you're still here? There's no point. None. Let's say you upload yourself and effectively that new someone is in cyberspace. You will still be here. Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you out there that's not you? So what? Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not you somewhere? I feel like this accent's slowly dying. That's an interesting point. I guess it'd be the same as cloning, which I'm not a fan of either. Imagine if your cyberspace self found out about the real you somehow. I mean, would that? I imagine they would know, wouldn't they? Hell, imagine talking to your other self. I mean, that would be interesting to do, but I wouldn't want to make a copy of me in any way. Just like what's that game? Soma. That's a super good game of. It's a super good words. It's a really good way of showing off that problem. Though obviously the first spoilers for the game, the first time you transfer yourself over, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't work like that, unless. Actually, I'm gonna just assume that the reason that the perspective goes over to the new version is because of this, you know, how else you're supposed to progress the game. But in reality, not reality, the person who cloned himself, the main character that did that, would have been the person who sat down in the cloning chair, and that's it. There's no further going on through it. As soon as you thing yourself over, it's not like you plant your brain over to a different person. You're just making a copy. The most simplest way to go about it is the fact that if I draw something and I go to a photocopier, the original is still here. The drawing hasn't been taken off that paper and put in a different one. This is a big explanation for something like that's very easy to understand. There's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations, exposing each one to different scenarios and see how they develop. That would be interesting, but I wouldn't want to do that to me's or anyone's. But I'd be interested to see. I'd rather it to be like a simulation though. Imagine someone with some illness uploading their brain to the ether, only to find out their physical bodies are still alive and here instead of living in a place where there's no diseases. I mean, if you're gonna die, like absolutely. I mean, do it, because like, if there's an absolute thing, say your entire bottom torso is cut off, you're literally bleeding out in like a minute. Probably shorter if your entire torso is gone. But you know, then do it. But like, I don't know. I wouldn't. Not a fan. I've had too many thoughts about situations like that for me to be okay with it. A situation that we cannot do. I remember an article from a while back about the earliest forms of brain uploading. It would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner that it would effectively kill the person. It used the words "burn the brain." Ow. All for nothing because the data would be corrupted and broken. They halted all brain uploading research after then. I think they started another project about leaving brains in a jar. That subject interests you. It makes for a nice time sink when I'm not doing anything. Does it not? I mean, you're a war boy, you know? Or a mercenary, I can't remember. I think you're a mercenary. I was gonna say, doesn't that like mess with your mental state? Well, nice talking to you, Jill. Same here, always a pleasure. Say hello to Gillian for me when he comes back. Please come again. Whew, all done. You wanna stay here? It seems the street's quite restless. Yeah, thanks, Bell Pass. I've got a couple of matters to attend to at home. You do? Yeah, I ordered the nano camo module for my apartment. Should be installed by now. Did you? I don't remember doing this. Nano camo, isn't that a tad expensive? Yep. To be honest, ask my mother for it. She's been pestering me about what gift I want for Mega Christmas. That's a oof. she's been asking for that for 4 years, and now I finally decided what I want, so I took a chance and asked her for it. Used up all the past gifts. Oh. Feels a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift now when you're 27. I'm sure she doesn't mind. That's why she's offering. So, what will the nano camo module change from your apartment? I got basic plans, walls, one piece of cloth, so I picked a kotatsu. You have a kotatsu? You know what a kotatsu is, boss? I'm more impressed that you know what it is. I mean, futon's a common knowledge. I mean, not for me. I didn't know what futon is. But a kotatsu, not so much. Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough. And the Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate the place with that. And let's plan a date to grab a beer, No, or dancing. I'm already tired. No, you're an NND bottle must dance. You dance or you die. I just had a small sip. I almost did the Arnold voice for it. I'll take care of everything. Don't worry. All right. Sorry for leaving it like this. No problem. Well, gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there, boss. Banging mistakes, did I? No. Get a nice wall pattern or something. Ow. Ow. You have no new notifications or reminders. Jill wants to buy a fan even though it's winter. Good job, Jill. Buying one will prevent her from getting too distracted. I would like to buy a fan. Mulan tea. Ooh, how much is this? I'll buy it. For those days of when you've built up too much tension, a shoulder massager. A sashimono or wall banner with Kira Mickey's face in it. It fills you with fantasism. I thought that said fascism then. I don't even know what fascism is. Beyond discounts, okay. Paper Lantern, Joker Cyclone. Ah! I have the fan. Can I get a nano camo for yeah, I can. Oh. I want it. I'm not really interested in any of these ones for that. I think this is fine. Stop talking to your cat. I want this because it's super expensive and it's just rad. It's like the Devil May Cry 5 dance power-up that you unlock. A&E. Pollution to reach historic levels next year. Kimberly Lavallée. Even though most countries in the world have adopted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, Glitch City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep the costs low and profits high. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. Our contamination levels will force a new pollution. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from a lot of areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming pace, said experts in a report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it. The augmented eye is being attacked by AE staff. Hi everyone. We take your security seriously here and at the augmented eye, and we have the obligation to disclose that recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves, or at least a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just the factual news, not entertainment pieces. Seriously, hey. Thank God I don't pay these fuckers for a sub. What do you say with this? How long until someone says pollution's good? There's a book. Ooh. Alarms rise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Updating. Hijacked streams at downtown Casanova announced that what seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that a currently identified bomb is already inside the building. The White Knights counter-terrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was then locked down by an external network attack. We might be dealing with a dual threat here, CTU's Chloe told AE. The bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Right, so Hope says alright. Me too. What's going on in this hellhole? Paul's getting attacked, and no one is reporting on it. I mean, we just saw a report on it. Are you actually surprised? Considering the nature of the threats, it's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. Do we have any sources there? I'm posting from the site. It looks like there's someone inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the building. Any demands? They want Quincy to quit and the White Knights disbanded. Wow. So they're actually helping the protesters. That's not the way to help people. So what if there's a huge false flag to blame? Yeah. So what if this is a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I wouldn't be surprised. This fucking place is low. Let's wait for more info. May the gods guide say to safety. Did anyone see last night's Oh, I'm interested. Did anyone see last night's escapade? She was at a Valhalla bar. It was alright. Bartender was a cutie. Oh, but she was full of us. Oh, okay, fuck you. I don't care. I'm gonna next week I'll go for a date. You won't. We all know you won't. Pretty sure nobody here has the guts to ask someone out. Is she still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender's been telling everyone need to be careful with their words. Ooh, I wonder if there's illegal activity going on there. Like, why would you need to be careful with what you say? Maybe because they're avoiding casual racism. No. True. Still, I wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff. This fucking city, haha. At least she's sleeping now. Last time I saw her taking a rest was about a week ago. Crash is one hell of a drug. Crash. The Bandicoot? Man, it sounds shady when they say it like that. I'm fucking crying right now. Let me tell you a story. Waiting for OP to deliver. I'm here. Anyway, here it goes. Oh wow. I was going home buying some groceries at the store. I was very tired because I had to line up for hours just to buy some milk. And finally, out of the group there was 3 knights, White Knights stopped me and started asking for my ID, and also wanted to see my bag to check if I wasn't a scalper. And once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for a military service ID. Just, what the fuck? Why would I have that on me? And there's no enforced conscription anymore. It doesn't make sense. And because I didn't have it on me, they asked for money or else they plant drugs on me. Of course I refused. But they lose their patience and they lost their patience, and one of them hit me right in the temple, yikes, with a gun. I was bleeding like crazy on the floor, and they just took all my groceries and left. Damn. Holy shit. I fucking hate this place. I hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking hell city, dude. I'm so tired of this shit every fucking day. Damn. 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 I can only say damn. I've been lucky to never have a problem with the white knights, yes. Anything? Nope. Let us go to work. It is Saturday. Wait, is it Saturday? It's Saturday today. Good evening. I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to come and call and say you wouldn't be coming in or something. Why? Can I just do that? Okay, that's nice, I suppose. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. You can take a break, you know. Quite the hard worker. And the streets aren't exactly safe right now. Well, they've never been safe if you really think about it. Besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. I wonder if any bars has used impending closure as a means to get their employees working. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention, I get bored out of my mind in my apartment. I'd rather come here anyway. Yeah, you get to see your favorite girl. What did you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet? Nope. Wouldn't worry too much about him though. If you say so. That girl's still here. Yep, she was sleeping so peacefully I felt bad about waking her up. So, could you do that for me? Scroll. Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss, and it's my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Well, I mean, my fault. Hey, young lady, sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. Oh no. Where am I? Whoa! What? Grass. Why is everyone so noisy? Alright, shoddy downtown bar. Let's see, all my Glia is in place. She's sleepy, so the slurring of words counts. And neither my pants nor my panties and shit. Oh, bro, I've been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Boing! Good morning. Good evening. Evening? Oh well, it's the best day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry all the trouble I may have caused you last night, or today, or yesterday. Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Fuck you. Thanks for taking me by, flat bartender. Okay. Hello, guys and girls. Streaming Child's back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ah, the moment it burns. I feel like I've unleashed something terrible upon this world. Oh, come on. It's not that bad. Say, what's in this bottle? A client gave it to me. A client gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I suppose. Oh, cool. It's some sort of rum. It's some sort of rum. Rum. Nice. Rum. Just rum. Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. Let's give boss some rum. Go to the bottle drinks tab, grab it into the shaker. Bottle drinks. Can I see what it is? No, I can't. Just rum. Grandpa booze. Hey, rum isn't grandpa booze. Rum slaps. I want some rum now. I could get up right now and make myself a rum old fashioned. No, I already had a drink. Don't want to get sloshed while playing a game. Well, maybe I do. Maybe I'll do that a different day. Maybe, I don't know. Here's your rum. Oh, you shake it and you duplicate the bottles. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and join this in my office. Thanks. Anytime. Okay then. All systems go. Where's that? Wacky idea. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh! Knock that up a bit. Oh yeah. Okay, maybe a bit more. Oh my god, it's good. I love this song. Time to mix. Time to save mix and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. No one's here to retort. Oh fuck! This is this is too good. Oh my god, man, it feels stony like yeah. I can't read these lines with this music. It's too good. Oh my god. I hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming here. Oh, cooler brain! Very normal. What a... Good evening. Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Yes, the brain has his voice. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? I have a blue fairy. Don't make a jink. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Just believe in them. I'll give this brain a blue fairy. How does the brain drink? Oh, this is much better to, you know. Don't know what you're talking about. To save drinks with. Here you go. Nice, yeah. Nice, yeah. This is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff, I suppose. I should have seen that. You can drink stuff and eat. I have the same system Lilim do, but like you don't have a mouth is the thing. At least if you do, I can't see you. Can I ask you something, Miss? This is a miss, apparently. Taylor, call me Taylor. Just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, just Taylor. Fuck! Oh my god. Wow! Wow. Game just shit talking me. Okay. Not too easy. Fuck. You're a brain in the jar. Yes. Good observation, Jill. Yes. I'm sure I'm not a hologram of that shot. Yep, I'm a boner-fied human brain. So how... Why... What, does my handsomeness make you speechless? You know? Something... You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, I have a speech prepared for these situations. A speech? You're seeing one of the five great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allows us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world to understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that speech after being asked the same question so many times. Not out of exasperation or anything, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. What brings one of the world's 5 brains in a jars to this place? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the while in the first time. And let me say that again. I just wanted to take a walk for a while for the first time in quite a time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill. That's a really cute name. This brain is very forward. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today with all the commotion? It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? I suppose you're right. Okay, this is like louder than the song that's like had big noise. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic, you know that? I'm sorry. Does it bother you? No, not at all. Not at all. I just figured that a brain in the jar would be less happy. While I was alive, my body got to the point where I couldn't do much. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish much more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that will help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright then, I can make you happy. Beer. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 beer to make Taylor happy. Here you go, a beer. Ah yes. No matter what happens, beer's always good, apparently. It's interesting though, just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? What is this song? The Assignment. I like the song. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I've thought about that too. Do you think that you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything? You'd fucking hope so, wouldn't it? That's the point. Would she remember everything, like waking up someplace else and so on? That's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilin. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment. Actually, they can make a functional Lilin. Unfortunately, the wiring and other stuff makes it look more creepy than anything else. Couldn't they just make them really like big? They aren't transferring his identity or anything though. They just wired him up to a body. Oh, you think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar? I have to admit the whole brain in a jar thing does look creepy, but the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you first saw yourself like this? It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long, though. I was never too attached to my body. Later in life, it was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk. Can't you? If you want to call that a downside. What causes drunkenness? Isn't it? I would just. I'm not knowledgeable enough to comment on it. If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Okay, I mean that's maybe in this time, but I don't think that's true. I've got a nice 12-year-old rum on my shelf, and I'll be very surprised if someone can replicate the taste of a 12-year-old rum without any alcohol, because you could just sell You could make a fortune off of that, because 12-year-old rum, don't know if you know this, more expensive than rum that's been aged for like 2 years. So making an artificial 12-year-old rum flavour would be quicker and probably easier to do. So don't know if you agree with that, brain. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. I mean, apparently it is, but why though? Them can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's computer is attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce input speed to their bodies. Depending on their model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavior cycle. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is to figure out how exactly you work. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Jill! Oh, Alma. Alma has a... I don't remember. I'm just gonna give her like a English accent. Just oh, Alma. Where's the courtesy one would expect from a plebeian bar staff? Welcome to Valhalla, what can I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Wow, that didn't sound anywhere near as good as I wanted to. I mean, I just can't do a girl's voice. It's just not a thing. You hurt my feelings with that one, darling. Sorry, you don't see a talking disembodied brain every day. I mean, I did work a summer in little maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic and at least have one face. I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding. It'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with it. Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink then. Well, what will you have? I'll have a cobalt velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're going to have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Let's make a cobalt velvet straight from Taylor to Anne. Cobalt velvet. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see on the rocks and mix ye he cobalt velvet. I wish I had a glass like that to make cobalt velvet. Cobalt. That's how you say it. Your drink? Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me in the past 3 minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year. My English voice has been flip-flopping, like, I'm gonna end up doing a Yorkshire accent. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a Clyde here for quite a while. Only for about half a year, so if memory serves, right? Really? One would think it's been longer. It feels like it's been longer. Shut up, you love me and you know it. Nice. So, you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came here was another guy. Speaking of which, where is Pablo? Gillian. Our comedians. Don't know, adventuring or something. Anyways, the other guy saved me first when I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Gil was here and was the one saving me. I don't know, I just felt like she gets me. there's just chemistry we click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than many other people is quite sad, though. Go out with Jill. Do it, coward. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've got to go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. Goodbye. Please come again. That tailor sure was nice. A bit weird at first though. Apparently one of the 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of that in this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh yes, I've heard something of them before. I can't believe I've actually met one. Imagine meeting a brain. It do be like that. Say, Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious. Well, aside from my mother and father, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet. So you're the eldest one? No, I'm actually the middle kid. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A. I doubt they planned it in, ahead of time. Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlotta's the eldest one. And then there's Diana just before me. Then comes Eva, and then at the bottom lies Bill. The youngest one is Bernardo. You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house. Weird. Weirdly written. By the time Evita or Bernie were born, Diana and Carletta had already moved. Speaking of active parents you got now. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them recently. Do you live with them? No, but Yvette and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just got separated from her husband. It's not even been a week and she's already got some other guy in her bed. Wow, what a dick. Wow, what a massive dick. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. Damn. I like you, I don't want more offense, but like your sister's a massive dickhead. Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself, time to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married a guy at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she'd only known for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I'd never marry anyone so quickly who could catch my attention. That sentence was horribly done. Hey, I'd never marry someone who would catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time it almost happened, but I blame that on the kiss cam. The kiss cam? I was going out with this guy and that my little sister introduced me to. He seems she was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times and he invited me to a baseball game. And I forgot my accent. The mood was nice and all that, but later the kiss cam focused on us and instead of kissing, he proposed to me. I almost got caught up in the mood and accepted. So I take it you rejected him in a stadium on the fucking kiss cam. We went out for like 3 weeks. What did you expect? I don't know. Maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the whole sex on wedding line. A sex on wedding night line. I highly doubt he proposed to you just for sex. Like, be real. I feel like there's a cost effectiveness being lost in that idea. But I honest to God can't understand why you thought it would be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know, proposing. Yeah, Jill gets me. And she's been getting me. Apart from that time she called me out for saying, okay, Taylor. Oh, no, just Taylor. That sounds too convoluted, you know, proposing and then waiting for the wedding night just for sex. Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go just to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? What's in that bottle? Oh yeah, it's... Try that again. Let me take a sip. Oh yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday. A gift? What did you do? What did you do? Good enough service, I suppose. An interesting name. What's it mean? The name of the chieftain of some natives' tribes. I see. Do you want me to save you some? I'll pass. I don't really have too many good memories when rum's involved. It's a frequently used bar and club drink. I can understand why, but you know. The dreaded rum and coke. Get me a fringe weaver instead, will you? Alright. Wonder what's up with her rum. I mean, she's probably just had like too many nights out with rum and coke and just got like slosh. Fringe weaver. Aged, mixed. Here's your fringe. We've got a big one right there. One fringe weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Okay. Alright, now here's my turn to ask questions. How about what? I mean, you didn't answer my question. What kind of family is your family? I mean, you did answer the other questions, I suppose. Well, I'm the only child. My mother and father split amicably. My mother is a violinist, so she was always away from home with an orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt. Why did I say aunt? My aunt and my grandfather. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Didn't you get something like your mother's artistic vein or something? I don't know if art can just be given through genes. I think any thing that happens where parents are good at something and the child's good at something, it's just mainly done through the parent teaching the child, most likely. I played the violin when I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know, I just kind of said, no, that's it, and stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them, and my mother's family lives in France. So your mother's French? Oh no, she's English. Yup. Can you speak French? I didn't pay attention to my French classes in school. Ooh, what does that mean? Rubbish, I don't know, I can't speak French. Jill! Jill! I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin on my mother's side that lives close by. But you'll be hard pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kind of lucky, you know. All of my mother's side of my family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the primer on my family. That's nothing too interesting. Your mother's a French violinist, and you call that uninteresting. I mean, it's not like she's world famous. She's in an orchestra. There's like 50 people there. I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. That's much more not impressive, but like conversational than violinist. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's as if I called you a mixologist. God, don't call me a mixologist, like. Please don't ever. It sounds like something somebody would say to make bartender sound sophisticated. See, I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm essentially a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to break the pinpoint where it breaks. Bit Glitch City or in somewhere else in the world. They need security, I'm their woman. You've told me quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info. Like some mercenary before though. That doesn't change the fact that hack is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually quite an honest job. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's phone? A mostly honest job. Oh, ugh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I've always had a Sudoku or crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kind of samey. So, when I started college, I took a course on system security, and it felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. You're a genius. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, ooh, song. They change everything. So it's sort of like an ever-evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder. I didn't think about it like that. It's less actiony than what movies make it up to be though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's quite an amazing feeling. Will you have anything else? I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. She wants a classy drink. Type. Classy. Frothy water. Wait, it's just... No, I'm not serving you this. Wait. Classic. Classy. Cobalt Velvet Brand Tea, Bad Touch. Cobalt Velvet sounds classy. Yeah. Ah! Ah! Rocks and mix. Here you go. Yep, this is what I needed. Thanks. Say, Jill, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? Well, people have the right to not give me money. If they don't pay, I don't get what? My bonus? No bonus means less money, and no tips, which doesn't help because I need money. Oh, I see. You have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much money on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that... Oh, I know, if you're having trouble with bills, why not live with me? We could be roommates. I don't know. Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat is shut in. He got very upset the last time I moved something around. The idea of moving something gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know. I don't, but I've thought about it. Now I need some air and I'm going to take a break. Wanna come? Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? At least invite me to dinner first. Every minute of you wasting time making jokes is a time taken from my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking a break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure, sure. Vallhalla. Save. well, I think this is a decent time to end it. If you enjoyed, I'm glad you did.